I'm on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon and we will grow, and I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Now Mars will make its move in Dhanishtha Nakshatra. Venus is already in Dhanishtha Nakshatra, and Venus will be until 12th of March, Venus will be in Dhanishtha Nakshatra. So it's more like Mars and Venus are, chasing each other. They are coming together. Mars and will be in Dhanishtha, which is its own nakshatra. Now, nakshatra based transits are quite unique in one perspective, that you should see the impact of the nakshatra based transit on the basis of your moon sign. Now why? Obviously you can watch the nakshatra based transit on your as the making your ascendant as the main point, but moon is one of the responsible planet for the identification of nakshatras. Moon will be in one nakshatra per day. So we can easily connect the nakshatra fluctuations with our mind. You can definitely see through your ascendant, but here I will see that I'm making nakshatra based videos with respect to moon sign. But you can also watch it for your sun sign, but try to understand that nakshatra fluctuations are micro fluctuations. And if you really want to go deep, you have to focus first through moon and then through your ascendant. Mars will be in Dhanishtha Nakshatra from 7th of March till 24th of March. A small transit. This is also the time when Mars will be moving away from the point of exaltation and will cross Capricorn, will move into Aquarius. But you also understand that Dhanishtha is really a favorable nakshatra for Mangal. It's its own nakshatra, and Mars reaches its peak of exaltation in the end of Capricorn, in the final degrees of Capricorn, in this nakshatra itself. So when I see the energy of Dhanishtha, although it kind of connects both Capricorn and Aquarius, Mars really loves this. And when Mars will be in Dhanishtha Nakshatra, especially from the time Venus enters Aquarius, Mars will be full of potential and full of energy, because if you observe on 14th of March, when Mars is around 28 degrees in Dhanishtha Nakshatra, it is all alone, it is all by itself. Venus, Saturn and Sun happens to be in Aquarius. Saturn will be combust, Mercury will be combust, but Mars is all by itself. So Mars is reaching its maximum potential without the influence of any other planet. Mars is in its own exaltation point, it's in its own nakshatra, and it is in trine with Ketu. Ketu is in Virgo zodiac sign. Now when Mars is in trine with Ketu and reaches Dhanishtha, it is going to cut off lot of old relations, old bonds. Lot of old memories will resurface and they will kind of cut off from your life. So it's a great time to declutter. But before we start our discussion on Mars transit in Dhanishtha, please subscribe. Your subscription has made me reach 100,000, and this has given me the motivation and boost to bring a lot of new things, because I know you are listening and I know you want the knowledge of astrology. Not only just transit videos, but much more. This channel will be not just about the transit, but it's also about deep knowledge of Vedic astrology. And I have planned few things. Very soon I will try to execute, and your help, your support is something that I need. Your support is just subscribe, share the video among family and friends, and let the world know the power of Vedic astrology. You can follow me on social media, and if you want to take, the links are in the description box below, and if you want to take consultation, you can email me. The email ID is here on the screen and in the description box below. And if you want to follow me on Patreon, where I upload new things, I have started Pada analysis of Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu there. I give some negative predictions there, because I know everybody is not ready to understand the negative side, the something like, the something that is less than 0.01%. But if you are interested, you can follow me on Patreon. I upload few videos there and also some learning on Vedic astrology. I'm very active on Patreon. Please join me on Patreon because that also supports this channel. Let's start. Mars transit in Dhanishtha. Now Dhanishtha, as you can see, the meaning itself means the wealthy one, the one that is rich, the one that is full of music and sound. So Mars going in that direction will give rise to pop culture, give rise to more metal bands. People will try to formulate new songs. There will be a lot of noise, sound. So anyone who is a DJ, anyone who is into music, anyone who is into speaker or speaker related business will see great boost in their career. Another importance of Mars in Dhanishtha will be the anger management. Because see, when Mars loves to be in its certain potential, you would also love to be someone who will execute your true potential, who would want to bring in energy, who would want to bring in determination. This is going to create a lot of fearless nature in a lot of people. Also, the nature and stability of Venus and Saturn conjunction shows that this is going to bring determined love affairs. A lot of people will have this kind of feeling to become somebody, to follow your idol and to lead from front. This leadership quality will be developed when Mars will be in Dhanishtha Nakshatra. Those who have a planet in Dhanishtha Nakshatra will be impacted more than any other person. And those who are born in Dhanishtha, that means moon in Dhanishtha, sun in Dhanishtha, Mars is going to really impact your soul and mind through its transit. What can be done during this time? You should chant Hanuman Chalisa. Next, if you have any difficult work, if you think life is being difficult, if you think there are certain areas of life that are not up to the mark, that are like, it's a difficult question, a difficult problem to solve, then solve it in this time frame. Especially when Mars reaches its peak before it crosses to Aquarius. So the transit of Dhanishtha of Mars is divided into two parts. The first half will be in Capricorn, the second half will be in Aquarius. When Mars goes in Aquarius, it is more like it wants to connect, it wants to develop itself, it wants to become more careful. But when in Capricorn, it is more free. It is more to act. When in Aquarius, the second half, that will be a Mars and Saturn conjunction. I will make another video for that. That is a little bit more restrictive, but when it is in Capricorn, you can utilize this energy for, having that one final sixer. That kind of, it's more like a last ball six that we see in cricket. Mars in Dhanishtha is good for people who are high net worth individuals. Good for people who want to capitalize their, profits, who want to work on their investments, grow money from money. Also, it is going to be something that is going to bring law and order reforms in a lot of areas of the world, in a lot of countries. Now, if you have Martian moon sign, that means if you are Aries or Scorpio moon sign, this is also going to impact you a lot. Why? Because observe that your ascendant lord is going in its peak. So you will be reaching at your peak, your mind will be reaching at your peak, and you can actually do a lot of things, especially in the field of competitions. People giving competitive examinations will have an edge. People who are kind of in law and order, people who are in debate will be also kind of in a positive area. But if you are trying to exercise your power, obviously you will feel powerful. But the moment you exercise your power unnecessarily, Saturn is going to create blockages and even imprisonment for certain people who crosses a threshold and a limit. So you have to understand that Mars in Dhanishtha is like pure fire, a song of fire, as if a rishi is chanting Agni Suktam, the first time of Rig Veda, and the devatas are coming through Agni, and it's a song of fire. It's a powerful energy. It's a powerful energy equation. So, meditation done through sound bath techniques, meditation done through sound techniques, a simple Anahadnad Om is a perfect example of harnessing the beauty of Mars in Dhanishtha. And when I say sound, I also mean the words that you speak, sound coming from your throat. And if that sound is hurting somebody, The next move of Mars in Dhanishtha in Aquarius, from 15th and 16th of March onwards, Mars will start showing its decline. This rapid decline of confidence can impact you negatively. A sudden turn of events where there are stoppages and blockages all around, while you were very confident few days back, can be a problem. So one side, when you are handling your energies and you're doing something good for you, but you need to also maintain a certain dignity, a certain level of discipline. For people who are investing large amount of money, people who are investing in areas like creativity, art and craft, singing, music, you will become successful and you will see your finances grow. But never forget that Venus is with Saturn. Now, what is so important about Venus? See, if you want to see the goodness of the planet, how beautifully it can offer you something, you have to see the 5th house from that planet. What is 5th from Mars in Capricorn? Taurus. Who is the ruler of Taurus? Venus. Where is Venus? From 7th of Mars, exactly the date when Mars moves to Dhanishtha Nakshatra. Where is Venus going? Venus is going in Aquarius. Where is Saturn and Sun fighting with each other? That means the experience through which you get that power, you get that throne, is little difficult. It's the harsher way to solve problems. So Aries and Scorpio are those two zodiac signs which will see the harsh side, the crude, brute masculinity. So you need to control and level up yourself. Next is Venusian zodiac signs. So just now I discussed about Venus. So Taurus and Libra are the two zodiac signs which needs to show a little bit of restraint and follow a lot of discipline. Because if you follow discipline, you will get maximum out of Mars in Dhanishtha. For you, investments will come. It's about money. Then you come on Saturnian zodiac sign, which is again one of the zodiac sign impacted by Mars in Dhanishtha. Why? Because Capricorn and Aquarius are the two zones of Dhanishtha. It kind of joins, rivets these two zodiac signs. And when Mars crosses this, these two zodiacs gets affected. Only thing is that for Saturn and Aquarius, immediate result is something that you should not look for. You should look for long term, like it's an investment of energy and you will get something in the future. Relationship areas may be affected negatively during this time, so be careful. Your energy is your energy and it should not be imposed on someone who doesn't need that energy. Now, because Saturn is with Mars and Sun, and because Mars will also enter the zodiac sign of Aquarius very soon, somebody who is following discipline, especially discipline of food, discipline of words, will be successful. If you are preparing for IAS, IPS examination in India or similar examination abroad, this can be really good for you. Control your words. Pray to Ma Mahasaraswati. Now for Mercurian zodiac sign of Gemini and Virgo, your Mercury is easily connected to Aquarius and then in Pisces. So you can see the day when on 7th, basically 7th of March, when Mars is entering Dhanishtha Nakshatra, what is happening to Mercury? It is moving out to the sign of Pisces. It is going to the sign of debilitation. With your ascendant, or basically moon sign, Gemini and Virgo, it is going in Kendra. For Gemini, it will be 10th. For Virgo, it will be 7th position of Mercury. Because Mercury is with Rahu, it can play with your mind. It can make you take bold decisions. If you are taking calculated risks, if you are taking calculated bold decision, you will become successful. But you should know the challenges, hurdles, where you are headed and what are you going to face. So don't expect a fancy life. Expect a life that is full of challenges, but you can win. Because it's a matter of competition, and Gemini can face life and death situation in career. So be careful there. Control your anger, control your urge to speak. For Gemini, this will be more about lifestyle changes. For Virgo, Mars is in trine. Mars is in your 5th house. You should focus more on mantra chanting. Mantra Vigyan, science of mantras, is very important. If you chant Hanuman mantra, Om Ham Hanumate Namah, it will be brilliant. In fact, for all moon sign, if you chant Om Ham Hanumate Namah, it is going to be excellent for you. For Jupiterian zodiac of Sagittarius and Pisces, it is going to be very, very important. For Sagittarius, it's about 2nd and 3rd house. Money, family and efforts. So family security, financial security, how you speak with your brother, all these are areas where you should look out for. Also, sleep right. Your posture can create back issues, neck issues, arm pain, neck pain, shoulder pain. Be careful. You will feel that you are, it's like somebody who is carrying the load on the head and singing and dancing. You will feel like that. Develop that level of power if you are Sagittarius. And for Pisces, it's all about how to invest the money. You will see that you will have the power to earn, but you also should have the power to give, your courage to give. 50% of what you earn, you will tend to keep it with yourself, but the rest is for distribution. Rest is to give to others. For Cancer Cancer moon sign, this is more like 7th house thing, 7th to 8th house. So Mars in Dhanishtha will be extremely good for people who are involved in business, people who want investments, people who want to start a new partnership. But again, you should know that the other person will come with their own opinion and you should be 50-50. The more you try to take control, the quickly you will lose. Parallelly, it will impact marriage. And for people who are elderly, people who are unwell, should be very, very careful about your health. People who are trying to race on a vehicle should be very careful because chance of accidents might increase. And for the Sun moon sign, which means Surya moon sign, which is Leo, Simha Rashi, Mars will be in 6th and 7th house. This Dhanishtha means you will come out victorious. This is giving you the power to win. Your ascendant lord is making Saturn go combust. You can win over any circumstance, provided you are bowing your head down and becoming practical. If you try to show that you are God, then God will come and show you who is God. That is the message of Mars. Mars in Dhanishtha in 6th house is more about victory, more about, sometimes you become very bold and you become fearless because you have been pinned in the corner. And then you rise like a phoenix. That's Mars in Dhanishtha in 6th house moving to 7th house. The good thing is that it is immediately encountering the wall of Saturn, and therefore if you are aware of everything and you're working with the future in hand, understanding the upcoming consequences of your action, you will be all right. This can put you out of debt, this can give you investment, this can bring a lot of career opportunities for people whose career was stuck. If you are low in confidence, this can give you confidence, because that's the power of Mars reaching that 28 degree, that special mark in Capricorn, that special point in Dhanishtha Nakshatra. So many career opportunities, because 6th house is Upachya house. You can write your free will, you can write your fate and destiny, you can change things, obviously within the dimension of the cosmos, but yes, it gives you power at your hand. Think about it. So this is about moon sign based Dhanishtha Nakshatra Mars transit. Mars is powerful, it is about pure energy, it is about will. This Dhanishtha transit will give you that willpower, that strength, but also show you the reality.